What's up, guys? Sorry for the very short intro. I'm running a little bit late. Of course, I hope that the stream title is updated. I did update it, but I don't know if it's working. Just having some technical difficulties to get on the server here. I should have it down. I don't even know if they've already. No, okay, they haven't started yet. Good. We didn't miss anything. Thank God. All right, hold on. Let's also see if this works. This little webhook. Just tried it. I have no idea if it actually worked, but all right, let's talk about the game and nothing else. So, this is gonna be a Nations Cup game between Finland and UK Ireland, which is gonna be nice to see. Which scene am I on? Okay. It's all right. Can tab on into the game immediately because they are getting ready. It's gonna be a very short intro because they were supposed to start playing 6 minutes ago. But it is what it is. So let's talk about the teams. Okay, so from the looks of it, Finland. Now, let me tell you that Finland is probably the team that is expected to win the entire tournament. They have such an amazing team. They have Milton, Creature, Mazer, and Fix. Looks like the first map will be played by Mazer instead of Fix. But yeah, Creature, Fix, Milton, all amazing Form 4 players. Like, it's almost... Yeah, I don't know how to describe them, how good they are at 4-on-4. We'll also have UK Ireland, ER, or Gore, Hang Time, and I don't know who their fourth player is gonna be, but at least we managed to make it onto the QTV. Thank you to Hang Time for that. He helped me out with a good link just to get straight onto here. My prediction, of course, is that Finland is going to win this. UK Ireland, though, could put up a good fight if we're lucky. They are by no means a bad team in any way. They're actually really good. I just think that Finland is maybe a little bit too good. They are just that good, and they do have the best player in the game, aka Milton, who we're expecting right now. We're just in warm-up mode now, of course, but still watching Milton just to see what he does with his movement while we wait for a fourth player. But yeah, amazing game coming up either way. I just hope that UK Ireland manages to... Oh, I hope the last player is Lord Lame, by the way. And it should be, as far as I know, unless they decide to use someone else for UK Ireland. But I really hope that they can, like, that they don't get completely destroyed. There was actually a funny comment before from Milton So there was this Nations Cup game between Finland and Norway, and unfortunately for Norway, they were very, very dominated in that series. It was a 2-0 series, and yeah, it wasn't close at any point, and the Franks were kind of out of hand. But Milton still said, he gave the comment that, well, could have been better, even though they won by such a huge margin. It's kind of funny. But while we wait for a fourth player for UK Ireland, let me tweet about this. So I'm gonna tab out. The stream is gonna freeze a little bit, but hold on, don't worry about it. And let me just give you this screen instead. There we go. Just put up a quick tweet about it. Alright, so back into the game. Of course, I will enable sounds later once we get the fourth player. I do think it should be Lord Lame, but I'm not sure. They might have a different idea, but Lord Lame is a very good player, so I would expect him to play. But safe to say is that Mazer is gonna play the first game for Finland and not Fix. Fix is on the spectators though, so he is available if they want to use him for any of the games. And with absolutely no disrespect to Mazer, I do think that their absolute strongest team would be to replace Mazer with Fix, but perhaps not on every single map. Maybe Fix doesn't like DM2 as much as Mazer. I mean, I don't know. Also, I saw them talking about. Oh, Say is running a few minutes late. Okay, so it's not gonna be Lord Lame. It's gonna be Say for the last spot for UK Ireland. So okay, so it's gonna be Say, also a very, very good player, of course. So, but yeah, since this was very rushed a little bit. Hello everyone in the chat. Like I didn't even really play the intro, to be honest. But yeah, I didn't have too much time. I was in a different call, and yeah, took a little while. But I guess I hope everyone is good evening, Abraxas. Nice to see you. I hope everyone is doing fine. And I hope everyone is excited because Say just joined the server, which means that we are getting ready for this game. And I'm actually thankful that he took his time, because that actually allowed me to kind of you know, do a small intro anyways, even though it was really, really small. What's up, Billy? Welcome to the stream. Also, I wonder, I tried to use I'm gonna tab out quickly once again. Sorry about this, by the way. Just gonna check something. Wait, let me try something else. Wonder if this works. No idea. Anyway, some oh yeah, yeah. Lolik is actually right, but it's not shown on many. Actually, never mind. It seems to be working. Okay, so back into the game. Enough about the Discord stuff that I was working with. Let's get some volume onto this, and whoa, that's packet loss from ER does not look good. I hope that's just temporary. All right, so here we go. They don't want to play with team overlay, which is nice to see. I'll also say good luck, have fun, to make sure that they know that I'm here and ready. But ER seems to have some pack loss issues here. I also wonder if Milton actually has 51 ping, or if he pinged up in order to compensate for ER. Because, I mean, Creature and Henu, for example, they're also finished. But anyways, here we go. We're gonna start. Creature is gonna get the first low rocket launcher, which means he's gonna get the first secret as well. Let's see what happens to the quad. Okay, Mazer is gonna get it, which means a pretty good start. They did lose the high rocket launcher though, so kind of like a split start. One rocket launcher each. Creature taking it easy in the back room. Is there Irish players? Yeah, there is. I think ER lives in Ireland now. He's originally Polish though, but Lord Lame, for example, is Irish. There's Swoop, but he's playing for Australia because he's moved down there to the land down under. There's a couple of Irish players, also his brother. So yeah, there's a couple for sure. Absolutely, and here we see Creature rocket jumping up, and he's under so much pressure. He's actually gonna lose that. And this quad should go to Say, and let's see what he can do with that. They only have one rocket launcher, which is on him though, so good choice. Picking up the quad. Now the question is he gonna be able to kill all the enemy weapons? If there are any. Good communication here. He's very low though, so he's gonna have to back off. There's no yellow up there, and he's down to 4 HP, but he is gonna survive for now. I wonder if they're just gonna leave this yellow for him, which they probably are gonna do, but the quad is gonna run out. Still a decent job, and UK Ireland takes the lead on DM2. Oh, so he actually, with that, he telefragged Milton by going through that teleporter. That's funny. I also saw someone report to pack tele high. I wonder if Milton had a rocket launcher. I don't think so. I think it was a different pack, but still. Would have been funny. Say he's gonna get another quad. He's down to 12 HP though. Needs to be super careful not to drop a pack here, but it was okay because his teammate was right there. And now there's loads of packs around the tele area. And in the end of the day, it looks like the Finnish team got the better end of that, because they're up 3 rocket launchers now. So 3 rocket launchers in the hands of Finland. Make that 4. Okay, so I think that the entire exchange at in the tally area where Macer is right now definitely went in the favor of the Finnish team. That was a chaotic moment. Let's see if the UK-Irish team can break out of this 4 rocket launcher situation. They do manage to take Henu down, but here we go. We're gonna see a Milton quad. He has 40 rockets. He's got a mega. He's gonna attempt to clean out the entire map. Shows a pack for his friend Henu. Let's see if he comes and takes it. Yes, he does. So we're back to 4 rocket launchers. Milton did take a little bit of damage though, so he might not attack backroom, but no, never mind, he is. And he does it flawlessly. But what else do we expect from Milton? Oh, that's unlucky. You are just picking up the red armor. So Milton is not gonna get that for now, but he can still stay in backroom here. As long as he stays alive here and waits for the next red, they're actually gonna get a full map lock. If they keep this up. I wonder who's gonna pick up the quad though. I wonder if Milton is gonna leave here and go for the quad to be the quad runner, or if he's just gonna control this area and let Creature take the quad, which is what they or Hinu, anybody else take the quad, which is exactly what they do. So Milton is gonna stay in red mega and just keep this a map lock. And I don't think there's really any enemy rockets to kill for Hinu. I think he just needs to make sure that the low... actually, he doesn't even have to go low because Milton has that safe. So this quad looks a little bit ridiculous. He's essentially just walking around. That was essentially a full quad of just walking around and being like, yeah, what should I do with this? We already have control of absolutely everything. However, Milton eventually did go down. He lost his rocket launcher. Macer died at Telly. So, good job by the UK-Irish team to kind of break out of that map lock. Because now it's all Henu. It's Henu, and he's going to go down and leave a pack as well. Milton picks up 1 rocket launcher, but this is definitely going to go to hang time, this quad, I mean. And he could kill... maybe he should have killed Hinu there, but he did go down earlier, so I don't think he had a rocket launcher. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably enable like the enemy team info as well. Nice job by Creature. He actually, with that nail gun, he dealt almost 70 damage to hang time out of nowhere to the quad. Alright, so UK Ireland breaks out of the map lock. No more map lock. They now have 2 rocket launchers, 1 on hang time and 1 on say. And the map lock is broken. Now, for now, it looks like they are... Oh, Milton with a perfect attack together with Creature. The quad is coming up. Let's see who gets it though. 5 seconds. Milton is gonna pick up the yellow, but I don't think he can go for the quad. Say is waiting there, but he's getting spammed to death, and he's gonna leave a pack as well. So there's a pack on quad. I hope they acknowledge that. Yeah, you see Macer even in the lower left corner saying that there's a pack on quad. And Macer now with the only rocket launcher on Team Finland. When this happens on DM2, most of the time you're gonna be stuck in sort of like a trading situation when there's no map lock one way or the other. There's gonna be frags going both ways, which means that the frag difference won't change all too much. And the fact that UK Ireland did get map locked for a minute or two means that they are more than 40 frags down. So what they need to do now is to find a way to get a map lock of their own, or simply win every single fight, but you can't really expect anyone to do that. Macer with a 200 stack for this quad. Oh my goodness. And now they do have 4 rocket launchers once again, which means if they do this well, they could establish another map lock, which makes life even harder for the UK Irish team. Macer establishing some control in the back room. Gonna make sure that the enemy does not get this low. And oh my god, look at all these frags. He's gonna give away the low though. It's still alive. And all 4 enemy players spawn at low. Did you see that? You don't often see that when all 4 enemy players are at low like that. Just fresh respawns. So he didn't manage to secure that low rocket launcher, but that is kind of fine. But they did lose 2 rocket launchers in the meantime, so they're down to 2. Milton and Henu going down somewhere on the map. Macer is gonna pick up another quad, and instead of seeing Milton cam, which a lot of people would expect, we're seeing a Macer cam, and it's reflecting on the scoreboard. Of course, Milton has only died 10 times thus far, and he's on point with Macer, but Macer has been running the quads, and he's gonna make sure that this low rocket launcher isn't taken by the enemy, and Milton comes in and grabs it. So make that 4 rocket launchers yet again. They are so good, the Finnish team, at controlling the rocket launchers. They make sure, like, they get 4 rocket launchers so quickly. Which of course in Form 4, if you have a rocket launcher, you're so much more powerful than you would otherwise be. And now I would say the UK-Ireland team is in trouble. Another quad from Macer. Macer having an amazing game, by the way. Don't kill your friend. No, Henry's gonna be fine. And here comes the low attack. They don't have backroom safe though, so it's not an entire map lock. Unless Macer establishes control here now. Pick up this low spawning, and then there you go, there's the low. And yeah, okay, so Hena went red mega, so he's in back room right now. Now they can potentially, as long as they don't let people slip. Okay, Milton seems to have high telesafe. Alright, we're back to a map lock. This is it's not a full map lock because it's only 3 rocket launchers, but it's essentially a full map lock anyways. You'll see a lot of people dying. You can see Heno getting a couple of frags, and now we get a Milton quad run. He's gonna start by doing a lot of damage to Say, getting a boosting kill after that. And now he's gonna attack low, I would assume. Okay, he's gonna, well, first pick up the yellow. Making sure that everything is safe. So they communicated, and he knew that the enemy got the secret. And yeah, this is Milton. Just enjoy the show, guys. Enjoy the show. Oh, look at that defensive play from Milton. Seeing 2 enemies going towards secret. Oh, but he's in trouble here. He's probably gonna go down. But look how smart he is. Look how smart he is. He timed it so well. So he knew that he was about to die. And in the last second before dying, he shot one last grenade instead of a rocket. And that is so important. That means he does not give away a pack. He gives away a grenade pack, which can be powerful as well. But it's so much better than a rocket pack. Macer getting a lot of frags here as well with this quad run. And they're already back to 4 rocket launchers again. This is painful for the UK-Irish team. Macer just keeping tally safe with this one, but that's because Hienu is already in red mega, so there's no reason for him to go to red mega or low. They already have that covered, so to speak. So some of the quad runs might look a little silly when you already have control over the entire map, because it might just be like walking around and like talking to your teammates, making sure like that nobody needs help, and if anyone needs help, then you make your way over there and help them. So Henu eventually goes down, which means that low is no longer safe. That's why Macer is gonna attack it. Here he comes. So low wasn't safe anymore, and that's a pack. He's just gonna pick it up because why would he not? Oh, but that's a nice frag from Gore actually, and that leaves a pack that should grant them at least 2 rocket launchers. Gore being one of them, and the pack being the other. I didn't actually think that Gore had a rocket launcher, and I don't think that Macer thought that either. So that was a nice play by Gore, but now he's gonna be ambushed by Creature. Creature did get a pack here. Is he gonna save it? No, he's just gonna take it. Milton being the only one without a rocket launcher, and as we know, Milton will find a rocket launcher. Trust me, he'll find a rocket launcher. He always does. Have you guys ever had, have you guys ever had like those games where it feels like you just never get a single weapon? Like pretty much 20 minutes of DM2. Oh! Oh, I love you, Creature. I love you, Creature. Alright, so just to explain what happened there. He was gonna fire a last rocket before slipping through the teleporter. Unfortunately, he's not even on high ping, but he just mistimed it. So he shot the rocket launcher right after he exited the teleporter and killed himself instead. That looked funny. Probably something I'll clip, or if someone else wants to clip it, feel free. It was great. But okay, Milton getting ready for another quad run. Doesn't have any armor, however, but they're still on 3 rocket launcher, and he should be perfectly fine with this quad. No, but what I was saying, have you ever had those games where it feels like you just never get a weapon? Like you can play 20 minutes of DM2 or 20 minutes of DM3, and it feels like you have to work so hard to get a weapon, and once you get a weapon, you survive for like 10 seconds and then you die. Yeah, Milton doesn't have that. Milton just knows how to get a weapon. Like you just can't prevent him from getting a weapon. He finds a way. He finds a way, one way or another. It's an insane skill to have, and it's one of the reasons he is just the best player in the world. Yeah, how many times have you spent 20 minutes swimming around in DM3 water trying to get a weapon only to die once you actually get one? That has happened many times, and that's how it must feel for UK Ireland right now, because they are being utterly destroyed. It was looking good in the beginning of the game, actually. The first they also broke out from the first map lock pretty quickly. They did a good job with that. So the first map lock was very short, but then it just it just they kept getting map locked over and over and over again, and we're already above 300 frags. Milton is on 95 frags with 4 minutes to go. It's scary what he might reach on this map if they keep this up. They're gonna give the quad to Henu. Where is Milton? Milton is low, so he's gonna get a lot of spawn frags at low. There's no reason for Henu to go low here. Maybe go for secret, if anything. But the Yellowheads tell you, of course. More frags for them, while Milton gets more. Okay, Milton went secret, which is why Henu went down here. Good communication. This is perfect team play, pretty much. Whenever Milton leaves, someone else replaced him. Low rocket is picked up, even though for a short while we're 3 people at low. It's fine. Henry is probably gonna go down here though, but Creature and Milton still have a rocket launchers, and Milton is now above 100 francs. And that's 103, and it's gonna keep going. It's not gonna stop. Macer picks up the quad, which means that we don't get to see Milton getting all these frags, but trust me, he's getting frags. You can watch the kill feed in the on the right side of your screen, and you will see. Oh, that's another great suicide by Mazer. So we've had one by Creature and one by Mazer. It's always fun to see those. Of course, they're never intentional, and they happen every now and then. Like, oh, Milton is. Did it? Yeah, he did drop a pack. Yeah. Doesn't matter at this point though. 2 minutes left and they're up by 300 frags. But Milton usually he usually doesn't drop packs, but you know, it happens to the best of us, even to the best player in the world. It will have zero effect on the outcome of this game, however. Get to see some more Creature, a very seasoned 4-on-4 player. One of the best in the business when it comes to being sort of like a supportive role. Like, there's no denying that Milton in this team, for example, would be the ace player, for example. Mazer is doing a good job getting close to it though, but Creature would be more like the support player, just like Henu. Or Henu. But they are just so good at it. Like, Creature is so good at 4-on-4 when it comes to the supporting role. And if he's playing like mixes or whatnot, I mean, then he can be the ace player as well. But in a team with Milton like this, and Mazer obviously, you're kinda a support player, and you can take that role and do it really well. We actually saw a quad get picked up by, I think it was Hang Time, wasn't it? Yeah, and even though he died right away, it was still nice to see them get a quad. He managed to sneak his way over to the quad and pick it up. 20 seconds remaining. Milton almost on 120 frags. He is, yeah, okay, there we go. 120. Unless he kills himself now, he will at least have 120. Mazer also with 100 plus. There we go. That's the end score. 396, almost 400 frags, which would have been, yeah, cool, I guess. And this was the pick of Finland, by the way, because I saw Milton ask UK Ireland if they wanted to play with Team Overlay. So this must have been their map pick. So now we're gonna get the map pick of UK Ireland, and it's gonna be E1M2. Mazer dropped, by the way, so maybe we get to see Fix. And Fix is also one of those amazing players in 4-on-4. Like, you can ask anyone who knows anything about Quake World how good Fix is at 4-on-4. And he will also take like a support role behind Milton, of course, but he will do it so well. So I hope we get to see Fix here. Of course, no offense to Mazer, I love seeing him play as well, but I would love to see Fix. And there we go, there's Fix. Nice. So now this might be the absolute best team that they can field. Maybe swapping Henu and Mazer would be what I would call, at least, the best team that Finland can field in this tournament. I just think that Fix is that good, and I think that Creature is that good, and of course Milton being the best player in the world. So I would say the question is Henu or Mazer for that fourth spot. But yeah, maybe Mazer. But either way, what an amazing team this is. It's like, how do you say it? Like, what's the equivalent to music to my ears, but when you watch it instead, like something beautiful that you see. It's like watching the best movie you've ever seen, or like, how do you say that in English to make it correct? Like, It's like music to my ears, but to my eyes instead, you know? And here we go. E1M2, the map pick of UK Ireland. Of course, we're not gonna play with team overlay because Finland don't need that. And here we go. Let's see who gets the better start. Good luck, have fun. And here we go. First rocket launcher not picked up by anyone. I don't think anyone spawned rocket launcher. So Milton is gonna get the first quad. I wonder if they realized that no one got the first rocket launcher. I'm gonna swap over and see if... Okay, so Gore eventually got it. But that was after the quad. So the rocket launcher is delayed. Not by much though, but by a little. But Milton is gonna go for the second rocket launcher. Is 5 seconds. Oh yeah. So it was actually, there we go, 6 seconds late. So nobody actually spawned rocket launcher, but Gore did a good job at picking it up. I'm not sure why Lord Lame isn't playing, actually. Also, welcome to the stream forum. And prawn sausage, of course, insane as well. Sweden versus Finland could go either way, in my opinion. It could. I don't think that Sweden has the best team that they could field. Like, we are missing people like Carapace in that team. The one that we consistently for years have been calling the Swedish version of Milton, because he's almost as perfect as Milton. But he is not on the team. Of course, they do have BPS and they do have Xantum, both legends in 4-on-4. So yeah, maybe it could go either way, but I'm leaning slightly towards Finland anyways. This is a big fight, which Fix is gonna win, and he's just cleaning up here. Fix still manages to stay alive. Creature is gonna pick up the yellow armor and get ready for this quad coming up. Here we go. Creature is gonna pick up the quad. They already have 3 rocket launchers, and UK Ireland only has 3 kills. And Hang Time is doing his best to spam, but yeah, Creature is just gonna pick up that pack, not save it for Milton because it's in a dangerous spot. So it was absolutely the right call to just pick that up. That's a very dead yellow armor, instantly killed. So Fix went down somewhere on the map, but yeah, this is some real big early control from Team Finland. And they're now up to 8 frags, but 8 frags after 3 minutes on E1M2 is very, very low. ER still hasn't registered a single frag. Here comes the quad anyways. Let's see who picks it up. It's gonna be Kino. He does have a rocket launcher, but he's gonna be very careful here because he doesn't have any armor. And only 2 rockets. He's gonna take it a little bit safe here. Oh, decides to actually use the rocket launcher there. It does work out. But yeah, he's very low. He might even give away this yellow to his friend instead. Yeah, he does. So he's just trying to hide and stay alive. Sometimes the quad is not the perfect guy to pick up the yellow. There's so much teamwork on E1M2 that it's hard to even explain how much teamwork goes into this map. Choosing who's gonna take what, who's gonna do what, all those things. Now, we did see for a brief moment Finland had 4 rocket launchers, but we also saw Fix getting killed by his teammate. And again, he got killed by Milton this time, but this time he didn't have a rocket launcher, so that's fine. Nice sneaky play from Creature to make it into yellow, but he's still gonna go down. The yellow is up, and it is gonna be picked up by Hang Time, but he's just gonna get killed by 3 Finnish players immediately at the scene to clean up the mess. They did lose creature though, so that makes it 2 rocket launchers, but Fix is gonna pick up the the fresh spawn rocket launcher. Henu, be careful, don't die to spikes. He does not. So now he's gonna go looking for a little bit of HP. Alright, so Milton did go down, and let's look at the scoreboard. ER has finally registered a frag. It only took 5 minutes to get 1 frag on E1M2. Hang Time is gonna steal the quad. This is nice, and he has a buckshot. He can actually do a lot of damage with this. He's so low on HP though, which is a little bit problematic for him. 43 HP, so he might have to stay here and wait for the yellow armor. But this is a good steal from Hang Time, and it's gonna get them a couple of frags back. They do have 2 rocket launchers and 2 super shotguns, and that's really good. And Hang Time is gonna go for the next rocket launcher. It's up in 3 seconds, but he's gonna be challenged by the Finnish team, so he's not gonna get that. So far, Creature doing a really good job, getting a lot of frags. A Fix right behind him, and then a Milton and Henu. And as you can see, we're back to 4 rocket launchers. 1 might go down here though, because the quad is coming up, and UK Ireland are very well prepared for it. They also have 2 rocket launchers, so we actually have 6 rocket launchers on the map right now, which is something you don't often see on E1M2. 6 rocket launchers is a lot. And oh, what a kill by Gore. He's gonna pick up the pack right away. That's a beautiful rocket onto the face of Fix. So that's 1 rocket launcher gone, and that's another one gone. Good job by Gore. What a beautiful play. They're gonna try to flood him down. They know that he's low. He's 1 HP, and no! He actually dropped a pack, I think. Maybe he didn't, but it looked to me like he did drop a pack. Maybe he swapped to super shotgun in the very last moment. But it was very close either way, and I hate to see this packet loss from ER. That has to be so painful for this guy. And he has a rocket launcher, but he does get a kill. They're gonna secure this next quad again. So good job by the Irish UK team, UK Ireland team. So they elect to not give the quad to ER, even though he had a yellow and everything. Maybe because of the packet loss. He might have said like, Hang Time, you take it, because yeah, with my packet loss anything can happen, so it's better if you take it, Hang Time. Hang Time doing a good job though, just going to rocket launcher and getting that rocket launcher. So now he's a really strong player because of that quad pickup, even though he had nothing when he picked up the quad apart from some armor. Oh, what happened there? ER, maybe that's the packet loss coming through, killing his teammate, and yeah, that looked weird. And Say is actually gonna pick up this this quad with just a boomstick, which is perfectly. Oh, nice boomstick aim, by the way. And I'll make sure to show you the boomstick aim of every single player after the game is over. And I must say, UK Ireland is not doing a bad job here. Like, yeah, Creature and Fix both have a rocket launcher, which is dangerous, but they're kind of like bringing this back. Remember, after a couple of minutes, they only had 3 frags, and now they're up to 64. So definitely a good job by UK Ireland to get back into this a little bit. However, they're not doing a very good job at killing enemy rocket launchers, because we do once again have 3 rocket launchers on Team Finland. So that's the one thing that they're not doing a great job at, but they're oh god, but they're gonna get the quad, but they don't have anything on any player in their team against a pretty stacked enemy Finnish team. So, well, Say is gonna get the yellow. Is he gonna try to... Oh, that's nice. That's a pack drop. Gore is gonna pick it up. That's a 1 free rocket launcher. Let's see if Say goes down to the rocket launcher area and picks up the next spawn. I would say he should. You have too much armor to pick that up. So okay, so Hang Time is gonna pick it up instead. Gore did go down, so it remains 1 rocket launcher for UK Ireland. But still, they're doing a pretty good job here. They're not falling too far behind. Oh, that's painful to see though. That's a lot of frags in very short time for Team Finland. And they seem to always have 3 rocket launchers. And they still do. And 1 super nail gun. And mind you, super nail gun is very powerful on this map as well. Creature's just gonna keep this safe. Like, Henu is at yellow. Basically everything is... Everything important was safe for a little bit. Which is why Creature didn't feel like he had to do anything. Nice little block from ER, by the way. Blocking the lift. That looks funny, but yeah, it didn't really accomplish much. Yo, Lolik. Welcome to the stream, my man. My good friend. And thank you for all the bot stuff that you've been helping out with. I am curious why I only saw the message go to only 1 webhook and why only 1 was active, but there's probably a reason for that, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out later, but for now... Thank you for all the bot stuff. The bot stuff. Bot. Bot as in quick bots. Don't put words in my mouth, man. Put dicks in my mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Don't clip that. That would be very embarrassing. Oh, what a nice little segment from Creature here. He is gonna go down eventually, though. Nice super nail gun by Hang Time, but I like the attack from Creature. Milton is gonna get a couple of rockets from his friend here. That's why he killed him, by the way. So don't think that Milton just went, you know, anti-teammates for a second. He just needed a couple of rockets. But the quad is going to be stolen by Say, and oh my god, he's dealing a lot of damage to Milton, and Milton is going to go down to Hang Time. When it was looking so good for Milton for a little while, they did a good job of bringing him down. Very nice job, actually. Of course, Say can't do much here, but he should go for this rocket launcher, and he is, but he shouldn't pick it up. No! Give it to someone with HP. You only have 31. Why? I don't understand the decision making there. I would have given it to one of the other guys, since they had HP. But Say does manage to pick up some health packs, so he's good. No, proud sausage, you just had to do that, yeah. God damn it. Fix is gonna get the quad. He's gonna kill a teammate while getting it, but that, yeah, you know. It's only fair sometimes. Yeah, I realized I gave you the idea. I should have just kept my mouth shut, I think. Ah, it's a funny clip. It's okay. It's all in good fun. Oh, I love this play from Fix. I love when people don't get too horny for that mega, but they jump around the mega, pick up the health packs so that you get to 100 HP before you pick up the mega. That's exactly how you should do that. But sometimes, like when in a stressful game, or like in an official tournament game, sometimes you just you see the mega and you just want to pick it up immediately. Like, that's the feeling you get. So you just go straight for the mega, and then afterwards you realize, wait, that was probably not the right thing to do. That was a pack, by the way. Some damage dealt to Fix, but he's doing this perfectly. And look at that. Milton not being the ace player in this on this map. Creature and Fix carrying the team for now, with 5 minutes remaining. Oh, how nice of Fix to give the yellow to Henu there. But yes, yeah, the scores are a little bit out of hand now. But I feel like UK Ireland did a very good job in the mid game to bring it back. And even though the last couple of minutes have been pretty brutal for the UK Irish team, the mid game was definitely good. I think they did a very good job. They started out so bad with only like, I don't know how many minutes in that they only had 3 frags on the board in total, even though they got the first rocket launcher. But then they kind of brought it back in the middle of the game, which was really nice to see. Really nice to see, actually. So good job. But then now towards the end of the game, the Finnish team, I guess they just said, okay, what are we doing? Let's get this back. Fix, stop shooting your teammate. That's rude. I wonder how many super nail gun shots he fired on his teammate there for no reason. Anyway, the some spam before the quad. Just a regular play at this point, and yeah, and as everybody knows, this game is over. It is gonna end 2-1. I mean 2-0. Excuse me. For Finland, which was kind of expected. DM2 was a complete massacre. That was painful for the UK Irish team. However, I don't want to say the same about this. Like, having a score of 250 to 105-ish is painful on E1M2 because scores, you know, they tend to be very, very equal and very close. But that being said, they had a horrible start, and these last couple of minutes have been horrible as well for them. But in the mid game, they I'm gonna have to watch this on the Demolizer and go through the demo and see, because I think they had more frags per minute in the middle of the game when they made a comeback, pretty much. So I think they definitely had more frags per minute. And oh my god, this is so painful to watch. Poor ER, what is going on with your connection, bro? Losing almost half of the packages that he's sending to the server and back. So the packages, they just don't make it back. And you can see how he lags and how he's attempting to hit stuff, but oh, he's still gonna get a frag or two, but that is just painful. Yeah, okay, eventually goes down to Creature. Say has found himself a rocket though. Let's see if he can attack yellow with it, or if it's gonna wait for the quad. Alright, seems like he wants some rockets. No rockets to be had, but he wants the quad. That's what he wants. Lolik. Well, this game, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Let me just finish up this game. If you can get on their server and tell them to wait for a second, that would be very nice of you. To not start before I'm there. That would be very much appreciated. Right. Actually, a pretty nice ending to this game from Say. He's doing a good job here, but he's getting flooded. Look, this is how you know that a team is very well coordinated. They're never gonna let Say survive that. Did you guys see that? That was like, oh, they're 3 minutes into CTN already. That's unlucky. I guess I'm not streaming that then. To be fair, I don't feel like Conan and Iggy will have much of a chance against Lochtar and Lord Lame. I feel like that is gonna be pretty one-sided. But it would have been fun to stream it either way. But in this game, we have 30 seconds left. But yeah, I want to explain this, by the way. So, no. Go back. Go back. Let's go to Mega. We have 19 seconds to show this. So the Finnish team acknowledged that there was an enemy rocket launcher up here. And they made the call to flood him. And you could see four Finnish players flooding him. And when 2 of them died, they just showed up right away again. So he was essentially against 6 enemies, so to speak, and eventually went down. So GG, 283 to 144. Now let's look at the stats here. Look at that. Milton still, even though he didn't have the most frags, he dealt the most damage. But look at the boomstick percentage from Henu, 56.8. I think that's a new record for my stream. I know that Boga Joker usually is around 50%. We've seen a couple of players with around 50%. But I think that 56.8 is a new record, at least on this stream. Creature killed the most rocket launchers. Some good quad runs. A good frag streak by Fix, 42. That's really, really good. Creature with the best efficiency. Say, hating his friends a little bit more than the rest. Hang time, enjoying dying, and yeah, Fix with the most frags. I'm not going to focus too much on this because we know that most of the yellow armors would have gone to Finland and so on. Well, quickly, yeah, 32 to 22. But okay, let's look closer at the shotgun. So Gore, 29%, that is below okay. Remember my saying, 30% to 40% is good, or okay, sorry. 30 to 40% is okay. 40 to 50% is good. 50 plus is amazing. And that is especially important on E1M2. Now, sometimes some players, like Santum, for example, may have a rocket launcher for pretty much the entirety of the game and not really use his shotgun too much. So you have to take it with a grain of salt. But in this situation, that was not the case. Gore did not have a rocket launcher throughout the entire game. So 29 is below average. He needs to be more accurate with that. Then we get to Say, 38. Absolutely good. Close to... well, absolutely okay. Close to really good. Hang time, 43. Really good. ER, 40. Good. Also really good. Somehow with that 50% 50% packet loss. Fix, 33%. It's okay. Henu, 56. Amazing shotgun percentage from Henu. Creature, 39. Close to really good. Milton, 45. I don't expect him to ever be bad at anything. So yeah, that is also really good. It's not amazing. It's not as good as Henu. But absolutely still acceptable. I'm sorry, my phone is vibrating a little bit. So people are leaving the server. Only Milton and Henu left. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit more about this flooding. So you can tell when a team is well coordinated and when they know exactly when to kill someone on E1M2. If you know that someone needs to die. Like, I hear a lot of calls when I listen into some teams when they play, and one person calls flood this, and maybe one teammate listens or something like that. So it never really happens. The actual flood never really happens. But when you watch the Finnish team, they are so good at understanding it. So they had a rocket enemy up here shooting down here. He got a double kill. He was against 4 enemies. He gets the double kill. Those 2 enemies spawn around this area somewhere. Maybe, like, yeah, they spawn around in the area. And they immediately keep flooding. So this poor rocket launcher picked up some health, killed a couple of more players, but he was essentially 1 versus 6. And eventually, you're just gonna die. You can't wait for this mega forever. You're gonna die before it spawns. And even if you get it, you're probably still dead. That's what a good flood is. So any team out there who wants to know how to flood an enemy rocket launcher, look at that sequence in the end of E1M2 between Finland and UK Ireland. How the Finnish team just completely flooded him at Mega. Didn't get, like, there was nothing he could do. Even if he hit like every single rocket, he would still die. Like, a good flood, you can't survive from that. Not even Milton would have survived that. So yeah, great play. Let's check last scores just for the hell of it. So first map, of course, the complete slaughter. 396 frags to 71, almost 400 frags on DM2. Milton got 120 frags on that. Mazer got above 100 as well. Yeah, that was brutal. I felt sorry for UK Ireland. Now E1M2, to sum that up, was a horrible start for UK Ireland. Finland got the better start, even though UK Ireland got the first rocket launcher, but I think it died quite quickly. But then in the mid game, so if we analyze this demo at some point, in the mid game, they definitely got a higher like frags per minute because they made a comeback. So the end scores are gonna look a little bit harsh, 283 to 144. But in the middle of the game, UK Ireland actually did a great job. And this also probably explains why Lord Lame wasn't playing, because he also has the 2-on-2 game together with Lokhtar against Conan and Iggy. But I'm not gonna cover that for now. So I think we're just gonna call it for now. We're gonna call it. We're gonna have more Nations Cup games coming